shopping, and so much more. You can watch original content, live shows, you'll see familiar personalities, new faces, and you'll find the great products, amazing brands and deals, all while discovering the people and the stories behind them. You can also catch up on shows that you might have missed for free. You can find it all on Fire TV, Roku, LG, Xfinity X1, Xfinity Flex, and actually we're gonna be launching even more platforms later this year. So discover where shopping comes alive on the HSN and QVC streaming service. By the way, if you're streaming, you can stream on our today's special, which is the GPX projector. 120 inches, that's a 10-foot screen. You can use your streaming apps and your streaming services to have that experience. Can you imagine watching me on HSN on a 10-foot screen? I mean, come on. That'll be the best day ever. Just kidding. All right, we just saw a dedicated device, a dedicated camera for protecting you while you're behind the wheel of a car. Now let's have some fun. Let's talk about the vacations. Let's talk about the birthdays, the anniversaries, the weddings, the honeymoons, baby's first steps. How are you gonna capture those memories? Who is the photographer? Is it your smartphone? Do you have any space left in that smartphone? How's the resolution? How's the zoom? Well, coming to us from Minolta, the brand that you have trusted for over 90 years, is their ProShot SLR digital camera. I've got 3 beautiful colors. We have it for you in the purple. Oh, I have 20 left in that beautiful purple. Look at that. Ooh, if that is your college-age students' like alma mater colors or something, you've got to go. If that's your NFL color, collegiate colors, you've got to get it in the purple. Then we have it in red. And I love that it's got like a matte finish, so it's not like a high gloss. It's very sleek and sophisticated. And then we have it in your classic black. So here's the deal, you guys. We are also including a 16 gig SD card, a neck strap, because if you are the photographer, you're wearing it around your neck. We're also giving you the carrying pouch. It comes all brand new, boxed and ready to go. And it's normally a $470 value that we've taken the price down. I just want to highlight everybody else who's taking the prices up. So this is a nice savings on an investment the whole family can enjoy. And it goes down to $349.99. But we have 5 interest-free credit card payments because maybe you're like, I need a brand new camera, but I wasn't really ready to pay that amount. It's $70 a month and free shipping and handling. And if you're like, tempt me a little more, Valerie. Well, if you don't have the HSN credit card, I can give you another $40 off your brand new Minolta digital style camera when you apply and buy. So we're gonna talk about the high resolution photos and videos that you can get from this, that now not only can we capture, but we can also enjoy, right? This is the lowest price that we have ever done, and we'll talk about the zoom capability. Because I don't know about you, but when I'm looking at my phone, I'm trying to zoom everything, I'm like, well, now I don't even know what I'm looking at. Was it a bird? Was it a plane? Was it my nephew? 53 times zoom is really the magic behind that SLR digital camera. And Joe Harrison is joining us once again from the Minolta team to talk about this. I love that we are showing, again, a dedicated digital device that does more than our cell phones are gonna do, and that is gonna capture everything that we're experiencing. And I know you're a big fan of going to the mouse house, to the kingdom.
We do.
And you do that a lot with your family. I mean, can you imagine having to have a text and a phone call while you're trying to video your kids with these beautiful experiences? Not with Minolta. Now you have a lightweight, portable little palm-sized camera that's gonna capture that magic.
You really are capturing some incredible magic when you have a dedicated device to do that for you. We love using our phones because these are absolutely convenient. However, like my phone costs $1,000. It has a 3-time zoom on it. So it doesn't matter how much I pinch and zoom, I'm not getting close to the action. When you see your Minolta camera, it doesn't have a 3, not a 10, not a 20, but a 53-time zoom, because it's made to take some incredible shots. And it's also 16 megapixels, so a lot better than what my cell phone can do. And the cool thing about having this is that it's really designed to be able to point and click and shoot. There is an auto mode on here, so if this is your first time ever getting to a digital SLR style camera, no problem. You put it on auto and you're good to go. Or if you want to dial in, there's actually now 14 different modes built in for nighttime, for blown out candles, for fireworks, for your pets, for portrait mode. So many incredible things, but let me show you what happens when you actually have a great quality camera for you. Because this is really where it really makes the difference. Because a lot of us, we go travel places, but then you take your cell phone and you go back, and this is probably what your cell phone picture looks like. I'm standing at the base of the Eiffel Tower, or the Statue of Liberty. It looks great, but I'm down here at the base. You know, if I zoom in, maybe I'm getting a little bit closer. So if I want to zoom in a little bit more with my Minolta, yeah, I can get a little bit closer to you. That 16 megapixel resolution, I am getting better details. I'm getting a little bit closer, but now let's zoom in a little bit more. And now I'm starting to look like postcards that I'm taking with my Minolta professional quality camera. But still, you can get closer. That's what 53 times zoom will do for you. Standing in the exact same spot, I'll show you, that's the Statue of Liberty with probably your standard cell phone. That's with your Minolta camera. That's what it does when you get 53 times closer. I can actually see people that are now looking out the windows right above her face there. You can't see that with your cell phone. That's what difference it really makes when you end up having a professional quality camera that's really designed to do that. Because when you think about your cell phone, you're lucky to get 2, maybe 3 times zoom. Look at that zoom that's built into it, and it's all optical zoom, which means that as you're getting closer, it doesn't get grainy. It keeps that high quality resolution available for you. And it uses a memory card. So yes, you can put it on your memory card. I know a lot of people say, I love taking pictures with my cell phone because I can upload it to Facebook or upload it to YouTube. Well, you know what? There's a Wi-Fi symbol on the back of this because you can wirelessly connect to your cell phone, still do the exact same thing, but now your photos are going to look so much better. Now, before we went to head to the Statue of Liberty, you have to take a boat ride over there. I'm standing at the dock. There's my ferry. We're waiting for it to come in. I don't know if you can see it. It's right there in the middle. Let me show you what 53 times zoom and 16 megapixels can do. You can't even see me. That's how big that boat is. It's way up in the distance. I'll show you again. It's that little speck that's right there in the middle, right beyond that pier. That's now how close you can get. So now it doesn't matter. You know, here I am in New York City. I'm taking pictures of things that are far off in the distance. But I just went from, my daughter had her theater performance. They practiced the entire year. It doesn't matter what seat I'm sitting in the theater now because I can get 53 times closer. And when you think about it, everything 530 feet away, almost 2 football fields, now feels like it's 10 feet away. You could be in the 20th row. You can be in the 30th row. You can be at the top of the arena, be able to zoom in and see that action because now with 53 times, you're seeing so much more that's built into it. And the other cool thing about having this is that, Valerie, as you're showing the dial right there, I love the dial because I showed you one that's shooting daytime. I showed you one that's shooting low light. As you dial it in, you just put it on that picture of the camera, and it goes automatic. But then there's that one SCN. That is your scene mode. And that's where you have now up to 14 different scenes. And it shows you on the screen, on the display on the backside, what the scene is. So you can thumb through the different scenes that they're available, but there's a birthday mode. There's a fireworks mode, there's a portrait mode, there's a low light mode, there are all these different modes that are on there. There's a face detection mode, there's an action mode too. And when you start seeing the quality of the photos, they're like, this is a good example of a low light. Yeah, I'm seeing so many things that are out here in the front. But then the other thing is when I'm trying to get the 8 pictures of the birds on the backside, I can't see them because it's a little bit of a low light. Well, now there's 2 birds that are on there, but what you don't see is that there's a squirrel that's right in the middle. A squirrel, if you get close to a squirrel, you're not going to see the squirrel.
Oh
the
my
squirrel's
gosh.
actually right there in the dark.
That is so
He's
cool.
eating the parrot food, but then now you're able to see it. So,
okay.
you know, Valerie, it really brings all that attention right to your to your pictures.
I remember being a budding photographer. I was in high school and I went to college and I sat in that dark room and I developed my pictures. Man, this is so much easier, right, to have it digital. I wanted to ask you something because I noticed something on the top, Joe. It says wireless. What does that mean?
Yes. So that means you can wirelessly connect to your cell phone. Doesn't matter if you have Android or Apple. So all those pictures that you're taking, if you want to share them to Facebook, to Instagram, whatever it happens to be, you can wirelessly send it. Now, if you do look right across the top where your finger is, there is a left and a right microphone. This is also stereo sound because you can also record high definition video with it, also in stereo. So you're getting some incredible movie quality modes that are built into it too. So think about what your cell phone does. It does do a lot of great things. It takes a lot, a lot of great phone calls. However, you try taking a picture with your cell phone, it looks good if somebody's 5 feet in front of you, but then you start zooming in and you're like, wow, the detail's not there. And a lot of times when you take that cell phone picture, it looks great on that 3 or 4 inch screen, but then when you print it out, you're like, wow, I didn't realize how bad the quality is. Now with your Minolta camera, not only can you see the action looks fantastic. And when you're talking about, starting off being a photographer, We went down to, they had an air show recently, and you can't see it, but there's an airplane flying. I don't know how fast an airplane flies, maybe 100 miles an hour just to get in the air. I'm following that airplane, and I'm picking up the detail. Like, I'm seeing if there is in the air, I can get 53 times closer, but I'm also staying in focus because now Valerie is in action mode. So even those sports enthusiasts, if your kids are playing soccer or football, doesn't matter where they're running across the field, you're going to be able to get the perfect shot.
The perfect shot every single time. You got the memory. You can hold on to it. You can watch it. You can play it anytime, and wirelessly as well. So you don't have to, you know, kind of lock up all the storage in your cell phone, which, by the way, cell phones are really expensive. They're like thousands of dollars now. We do $70 a month. We'll send you everything you need, the carrying couch, the neck strap, all the cords that you need. You just choose which color you want. You've got it in black, so that's that black housing with that beautiful platinum detail. We also have it in red. If you know somebody that loves red accents and details, then we have our final quantity in the purple. The purple is going to be the first to sell out. Free shipping and handling. I have 17 left in the purple. Easy on and off. I press the button on the top, and then that 53 times zoom is absolutely where that money shot is. So you can see it's doing all the work. It's also getting all that autofocus. Remember, there are 14 scene modes. You've got audio, you've got video, you've got your picture, and the lowest price